Hello, today I am watching and breaking down the cinematic language of Twilight's End, 2025 Season 3 Cinematic, League of Legends. If you have fun, check out my whole League of Legends playlist of cinematic breakdowns. Also, I got married. Thank you guys so much for all the congratulations. It means the world. Yes, I got to wear a cape. If you want to see the full wedding video, it's coming to our Philip and Aaliyah couples channel, so check it out. All right, League Lore Masters, let's do this. Let's see what they cooked up for us this year. I love the other ones.
Do not belong here, Seneschal.
Seneschal.
Mortals should not meddle with the power of gods.
It's a great opening shot.
Is that what you are?
Oh, I love this.
Gods?
Awesome opening already. So what I love is there's this talk of mortals and gods. Mortals shouldn't meddle. We have this series of shots where you first start sort of en medias res. I love that we start in the struggle. We start in the close-up inside the character's kind of situation here. Like, just see the expression on his face as he's running, and you can see like he's distressed. He doesn't know what's going on. And then you see this like kind of labyrinth. And what I love about it is we're talking about the sort of insignificance of mortals. And this is almost like a visual representation of that. As you can see, they're kind of framed like a prison. They're imprisoned in this sort of like mice caught in a labyrinth, caught in a maze. And then you have literally up in the sky, this being is like looking down on them. And I love that we get this FPS as a subjective camera. As you can see, it's running with the characters. We look up and we see this like disembodied thing. You don't even see what it is yet, but you get this feeling of like, oh wow, this is a powerful being, right? And then I love that.
Is that what you are?
Similarly, this shot, right? You see these kind of like, if we go back to this like endless corridors in the background, it's like, it feels impossible to get out of this, whatever it is. And it's almost like a visual representation of the struggle against something bigger than you are and more powerful. This is like 20 seconds in and we're getting all this visual information. So I think it's a fantastic start. Let's see what's actually going on.
Gods?
It's a really nice jump cut there.
I am not your answer.
Wow.
Evil deferred.
We're getting different mediums mixing together.
Not relinquish power.
It's the girl from Arcane. Oh my goodness, we're getting art styles and different visual mediums mixed together. Oh, that's horrifying.
You could not hide forever.
So they're actually, if we go back, they're actually playing, we're mixing frame rates together. We're mixing shutter speed and frame rates together to create this like mix. You have hand-drawn animation on like this slime at a different frame rate than the rest, and it just creates this like wrong feeling. It's really unsettling, man.
Evil
It's awesome.
does not relinquish power.
But it feels at home because of the Fortiche style that they're using here. It's mimicking painted style, right? Oh my goodness. And like this blur that's happening around the character, like it's vibrating so fast. Horrifying. Amazing. So let's see what's going on now. And that's the girl from Arcane, right? That's the mage that was up against Mel.
You must have known you could not hide forever.
I love they're getting more story, man. They're gonna expand the Arcane universe. Or I should say, you know, League of Legends. Wow.
Turns from beyond the veil.
Amazing. I am not familiar with the character in the white, so if you guys want to fill me in who this is awesome, man. Wow. What an awesome fighting style.
Watched as the spirit of the first lands roared to life.
Oh my goodness. Look at this color, man. And another reason I love this so far is we have this like chthonic color scheme. It's like earth tones and everything. And then this guy, so like they are of the earth. They are the mortals. They're sort of the natural order. And then we have this being right here. It's got this strange kind of like, you know, too green color and then this red and everything. It's like unnatural. It's natural versus unnatural color. And look at it. It's so cool. And then what I love is we're getting, this is a beautiful shot, by the way. It's swirling around. And what I was going to say is we're getting sort of like choreography of her manipulation. So again, I'd love to hear how her power scaling works. Like, what is her power system here, magic system? But look at this. We're getting sort of choreography of her magic in a really, really fun way. And the camera is actually following that beautifully. Yeah.
Watched as the spirit of the First Lands roared to life.
Fantastic performance too. And look at this red. This is of course the mage, right? I knew it. This is the power of visual storytelling, man. I knew that was her attack from Arcane and from the other video.
Burned away in an instant.
Amazing. What a great fight. Oh no. Man, I am so impressed with that sequence. This is like so much going on. Like there's so many moving parts to it, but because they use the colors so well, and like color has just been the winner in this video so far, there's a lot of cuts in the camera, but it makes sense and you can track it because of the colors and the different outfits that everybody's wearing. Like it makes sense. But I want to talk about this. I mean, these are fast cuts, man. Like really, really sharp, beautiful insert detail shot here as we cut away from the wide. Look at this. But what I love about this is, I always say this, right? You need reaction shots in an action sequence. And this is perfect, man. You can see like he was struggling before, he's going through a lot, but he's locked in and he's a warrior, man. And look at how serious he is. He's looking directly at that red thing that came out like boom, like that fast. And he's just locked right into it. Amazing. And then this is the character. But what I love is like, man, that's the power of like memory and everything in Arcane, which she had the chains, right? This is the same mage, right? This was her true reveal in the last video. And look at how they fight it. If we go through the frame by frame, it's beautifully choreographed. Then we cut to the wide here, the full shot from above. And look at his awesome, very, Shaolin movements as he's using the spear to fight like this disembodied magic. So I love how we're blending like real martial arts with this just like disembodied monsters that they're fighting. It's awesome, man. It's a fantastic sequence. Look at that. I love that sequence, man. It feels like you're there. It feels like you were a third person fighting with them and you fell down. And it's because they're so good at organizing the shot selection. Because we cut from the shockwave comes out, amazing sound design is going to tell you, okay, and then he hits the ground, boom. But notice what they did. The camera is on the ground, man. Like you don't see them fall from, up in this view. No. This is the view where it feels like I'm fighting alongside these guys because of the subjective camera movement. There's a life to the camera. It's not mechanical. And then look at this. It's like I just got hit by the shockwave. I hit the ground. Right, we hit the ground as we're watching. It's like, what an awesome choice. So yeah, fantastic.
Has fallen.
Look at the sand fall off him, man. Detail. This is great. Man, this thing is no.
There is no.
Look at the emotion. This is it. We're struggling. The music. There's a respite in the music. This is our time to stand up and fight.
Your power will darken the world, with or without your permission.
What is this?
You know not what you ask.
Beautiful shot.
I know exactly what I ask.
He's asking for some power, like a deal.
You sacrificed everything to save this world once.
Whoa, cool reveal.
Let me do the same.
It's some god maybe he's praying to.
I cannot hold him.
Oh no. Interesting. I love. Then they just like the whole theme was set up right from the beginning, man. The idea of mortals and kind of struggling and comprehending something that's bigger than them. And I want you to look at the expressions in this scene. This is just such good characterization. This person, this immortal, whatever they are, is just completely calm, is not rushed in the decision. And he's like, I need that now. So I need this right now. I'm going to die right now. I can't hold that. And this god is just like, yeah, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to think about this. Like I'm on my time, right? I don't care. Like if you're going to die. And it's just such a powerful contrast. Look at the contrast in the emotions. Nothing. Almost pity in that expression. And this is why they're such great painters in the studio, right? You can almost read pity, almost a little disgust. Like, you impermanent, miserable pile of secrets. Who can tell me what that's from? Anyways. What is a man? Here we are. That's it. That's your answer. And look at this. The posture, man. The body language. Just everything about this scene is fantastic. He's bent over. He looks like an old man. Like life is progressing for him. Even in this scene, he's bending over. He's dying in front of him, and he's just perfectly poised and composed. And I love the endlessness of the background. It's a great set piece to represent that, immortality, unendingness. And the music is ramping up a little bit. He made the decision. He's giving it to him. The music's ramping up. Oh, beautiful rack focus there. Oh my goodness. He's gonna do it. Oh, I like how there's a little bit of sinister. Feel the music. It's sinister. This is not a good thing necessarily. Oh, the pity and the disgust is there. What in the clair obscure? Oh my goodness, he just got gommaged. The music, I love that it's sinister. Oh no. I think she might have made it out, but he is no longer the person we knew. Wow, yeah, humanity gone, man. And it's sad. It's sad, man. It doesn't feel right? Even though he's struggling, even though he's in pain and he's dying. Now look at him. He's no longer a person. He's no longer someone that we can relate to as the audience. And it's unsettling, right? It's like you almost didn't want to make that deal. You almost didn't want that. I think she survived here, though. But what a powerful group of shots, man. Let's let it run through the end, and then I'll analyze. And then the music stops. And look at how the sword doesn't reveal his face until we punch in for the close-up. And it's disappointing. Right? There's no fanfare. Where's the triumphant music? Where's the victorious music? It's gone. It's a silence. You hear the echo of what once was, which is humanity. And now he's just a emotionless... Look, see? Yeah, she's not happy about that. And you see the pieces of the enemy flying apart. Now, that was fantastic, man. What did I talk about? What was the themes in the beginning? I think it's not over. The theme in the beginning about immortality versus humanity, the struggle, the jail of immortality. Oh, here we are. These guys again. Oh my goodness.
Even demons can be undone.
This is so cool, man. We're witnessing the setup for the next Arcane, aren't we? We're witnessing these guys have like a little meeting at the end of each episode here, and we get to check in with them. And I told you she survived. She made it out. She's too powerful. This was awesome. We have to break this down, like right when he like accepts this power. It's just fantastic, man. And there's not a lot of dialogue after he gets this power from this god. And what I like about it is, lore masters, please fill me in. Let me know if I'm crazy, if I'm wrong, whatever. But what I mean to say is they did so well with this, man. I know Arcane, but I don't know that much about League of Legends besides the cinematics, which is, it's a fairly like magnified view into the world, right? We're not getting paragraphs of lore in these cinematics. We're getting beautiful scenes and character. But what I like about it is I'm able to figure out so much of the context in this from the performance, from the music, and all these choices, which, not surprising, it's this amazing studio, but they were deliberately done to make you feel like this almost feels hype. It's like, yes, he's gonna get the power, it's gonna be awesome, but then there's this twist in the music as you see the pain. And look at this, that's a sadness now. That's the pity and sadness. It's like almost, you could have just lived a life as it should have been, but look what has to happen to you now. You have to become like me. All right, and I'm not happy. Look at me. I just sit here for eternity. There's so much that can be, inferred from the subtext here. And I love this beautiful close-up, over the shoulder close-up, as we see the petals start to rise. And it's really, it's sadness. It's like the last moment of his humanity, and that pain, that agony, but then it's gone. Oh man, that's horrifying. And you just see the detail shots, right? As the eyes open. Yeah, man. And I think maybe my favorite part of this is there's no you know, combo. There's no big, like, whatever. There's no awesome choreography for this. He just casually one-shots him and deletes him into oblivion, because that's the power. And she's happy about that. That's the power. And it just goes through like the entire wall. And then there it is. But like I said, I love that reveal. And like I said, you almost expect, like, this is gonna be awesome. It's not what you expect. At least for me, again, not knowing the lore. I don't know if you guys were like, don't do it. Don't accept that power. But for me, oh my goodness. And it's just so intriguing, right? But I love how the sword is obscuring his face, right? So when it lowers, oh no, right? That's not the same guy. Oh, it's, and I love that as we pull to the full shot here, the character design looks even less human. He's got like a bat wing or something that wraps around him, but you know, there's like less humanity the more you look at it. And this is a great kind of final establishing shot here to kind of see, like, okay, now that we can pull out from the close-ups of the fight as if I was in the fight, let's pull back and see the entire scene. And it's great. It's like a painting. Whew. Yeah, powerful. I love it. I think it gives just enough. But like I always say, we have to look at these as like short stories, short films. It asks some questions. Does it answer those questions in the story? Even if those are like visual questions, right? Does it kind of confirm things that were brought up that you might have imagined? But in this case, yeah, absolutely. And here we are. Like, this is cool. And man, this makes me want to go back. What was it, like half a year ago or something? There was the other video that had Mel in it, right? And it was her coming back home, and it had these guys at the end kind of doing their little secret meeting. So I love that these kind of episodes are happening. I wonder how many there's going to be. Is there going to be any more? What's going to be the continuation of Arcane and in this new country, right? This is a separate country. But yeah, man, I am super locked into this. This is amazing.
Even demons can be undone.
And these guys are dangerous, man. It's like they were kind of playing with fire here. And she's like, even these, but she doesn't seem scared. It looks like she got one shot too, but it was like an avatar of hers, and she was able to just, boom, go home. But it's like, well, how powerful is she? That's kind of scary. So yeah, man, really, really cool characterizations. And I think even in this case, if I hadn't known this character, the ending would still be cool, because they're talking about, once again,
even demons can be undone.
Demons, like immortals and monsters and all these things, like the mortal versus the impermanent, so the permanence of immortals, and ideas like demons and gods and everything. So it's really cool. It sticks to that theme, even though it's an Easter egg here for people who, number one, played the game, and number two, like me, have just seen the series and are like, oh, it's that character. What's going on? So fantastic. Oh my goodness. I had so much fun watching this with you guys. As always, make sure to subscribe. But first, we have to pick our favorite shot. Guys, we have to pick our favorite shot, and I want to hear yours too. It's tradition now as we do these videos. Oh man, this is a tough one. You know, it might actually be this pitiable shot that we spoke of here. It was just so well done, man. This one. Because like here, when I see this character, where the heck was it? Yeah, he's just almost seems like disinterested, you know, almost bored with his immortality. But here, you see the truth is it's sadness, man. It is pity for what this person is doing. So I think it's a really fantastic scene. So that might be my favorite. I also really liked, I really like these shots, man. It was just so well choreographed. Like there's this one like right here. It's like a 50 millimeter. It's not too tight. It's not like a portrait lens, but you have this like view of the battle. I feel like I'm there. You can see the choreography. Like it's not too zoomed in. It's not too overly tight, which can happen in a lot of Hollywood stuff, as you guys know, if you're fans of like Hong Kong cinema and great stuff like that. This is good. Yeah, so you can see the martial arts, you can see what he's doing, but it still feels powerful. I still feel really like I'm part of the action. And it's cool because in this case, you don't have to see the chains and everything. You can just see him striking them because they're disembodied. It works really well. But anyways, that's going to be a couple of my favorite shots in this. The reveal was sick too at the end. This was quite horrifying. Oof. Yeah, amazing sound design, amazing compositions for this as well. The music really like kind of gave me those clues. I want to know about her too for the lore master, so let me know. But guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the love on my wedding and my marriage to Aaliyah, which if you guys missed, that's coming to our couples channel, the full video. But we're so happy you guys enjoyed our wedding announcement and celebration. And yes, I got to wear a cape. It was the best day of my life. It was absolutely fantastic. So make sure to check out the couples channel if you want to see the big wedding video that's coming, the full one, and more voice acting on the way, both on my main channel, the couples channel, and all that stuff. So you guys are the best. Thank you for all the support through all these couple months. I'm back almost completely now to my normal schedule. Going to be uploading a lot more often because I'm back from my wedding celebration. So get ready for that. We're going to be doing streams. We're going to be doing videos, and I can't wait to share it with you. So thank you, sub. I'll talk to you next time.